More excavation. Got some British forces around here. How close is Ireland to death? I think they're just basically Belfast, and that should be it. Okay, there's Ireland gone. You see, this area is now open for invasion. Let's get you ready to go for that invasion there. Excellent, excellent. Clean up the rest of the British forces that happen to be in Ireland. They're sending some troops to Cork, though, which is probably less than great, but what can you do? What can you do? There are guys over here, and a lot of British forces in France. Technically, we don't own Turin because it's owned by Germany now. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly transfer that back to myself, please. Thank you. So now I can actually do my focus. Let's now probably again proclaim Sardinia Piedmont. Oh look, there's more British troops here. Why do you do this? I mean, I know why you do this, because otherwise you lose the war. But like, why? Why? Don't you think, Britain, that it's time for you to give up? Don't you think it would make sense for you just to be like, hey, you know, I had a good run. Why keep trying? Just admit that, you know, it's over. And there is no success anymore. It's done. But no, they're stubborn. Hey, look, they left the area abandoned now. Go up to Belfast so we can actually land troops in Scotland. Land troops in Scotland means we have a foothold in Britain. Having a foothold in Britain means that the Canadians and all the rest of the Entente should come and help us kill the last member of the Internationale. Delete these two fallback lines, because that could theoretically screw up our pathing in the future. Glasgow, move our way to Edinburgh. I don't like this pathway it's got to take, but that's just the way that HOI4 pathing is. We also want to take this port in Roslyn, just so they can't daily invade from the back. We have some Canadian loyalists here. That's the Nigeria. That should just have to just go to France. There you go. It should cause the event where our Canadian loyalists start rising up. I think they'll rise up like in the south. They'll be killed almost immediately, but you know, that is what it is. Yeah, loyalist volunteers. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's draw our offensive line down towards the south, into the Midlands. We have one unit getting caught out, unfortunately. And I will send probably one tank just to go up here, just so these AI seem like they're stuck and they have no idea what the hell they're doing. Progress is being made. Scotland will soon be under the control of the British Empire, once again. Once we take this, it means you guys will actually have supplies. Make your way down here. We don't care about you, you, or you. I mean, I do actually. I want to take at least these cities. But aside from that, we don't really care about those positions too much. Okay, the Commune of France is dead. Which is excellent news. I'm actually going to take my iridescent claims, because I feel like I've done a lot of good work for our faction. And I deserve them, let's be honest. Following that up, we're going to give Germany, that's Middle Africa, give Germany their occupation zones. Give France occupation zones first. Of course, the game thinks that France basically deserves nothing, and, you know, I decline to agree. We'll say something like this. Because we did hold Paris. The rest I'm going to give to the German Empire. They might just give it back to France anyway, which happens sometimes. There we go. I feel like that's a fairly decent split, all things considered. But of course, you still have all of France's army. That doesn't disappear, unfortunately. Much as it would be nice if it did. You have a bunch of Canadian forces. Please be aligned down the south. I thought these had to be acclaimed. Or I thought it had to be a piece to do this, but apparently not. But to get our claims, Piedmont will be done in about 10 days. Which we're happy to see. And our Sardinian tanks claiming the lands. Someone else capitulated. Who capitulated? Congress of Lyon. Okay, those German Empire and French Republic have fought together against the communists. They're unable to agree to post-war settlement, leaving France's fate uncertain. But Berlin, unwilling to carry out a costly occupation, Algiers deciding to see Paris, both met in Lyon to hammer an agreement. The resulting Congress of Lyon has proven successful. German forces will end occupation, with the French Republic agree to various military restrictions and pay an indemnity, along with accepting the loss of Brittany. They see the result as strongly favoring Berlin. I don't think I've ever seen this outcome. So Brittany is staying pro-Germany. The French Republic has taken over a decent chunk of land themselves. They still have a claim over Alsace-Lorraine, but that's okay. Not a big deal, I would say. Okay, Central America has fallen to the Canadians. And you should soon accept that you are going to be moving your capital, Paris. I don't know what these Canadian forces are doing. They just seem a little confused. Which, to be fair, they probably are. But there's only one member left of the Internationale. All the Entente should really be focused on this. I guess we're technically at war Persia and Bahari Commune as well. But all of our efforts really should be focused on killing Britain. Leave the crown jewel of the Empire to their fate. If they die, they die. Know what I mean? I mean, it sucks, but what can you do? Yeah, some naval invasions are being prepared. And there we go. We're now starting to Piedmont, so we should be getting a brand new flag. Or maybe not. Maybe we just get a name change. War support stability. We've capital Piedmont. Friendship with the French. Versus Turin. I mean, I guess we'll rebuild Piedmont. But we do have a beautiful new color. It's this lovely, lovely shade of blue. Oh, we are taking casualties. Where the hell are you going? Where are you guys going? Where's your fallback line? I don't know, but you should all... Oh, it's on the border with Ireland. Okay. Don't go to Ireland. They committed to the Scottish front. Please and thank you. Like, oh no, there's British forces in France. They shouldn't really matter. We probably do need to get some naval invasions happening in southern England. Our reinforcements are back on their way. Our tank division are looking pretty good. We have planes on the field. We have 200 over here. Let's crank you up to 400. Send you over northern England. More air superiority we have, the better, I would say. I'm hoping that's a little uncontroversial as well. Okay, the French exiles have won in their war. Mostly thanks to me. You're welcome. I don't think we'll be able to push our way into Newcastle. There's a lot of British forces there. I just feel like the Entente is not sending enough troops into Scotland. Maybe that's just me, but that's really the feeling I'm getting right now. The fact that it's only the Sardinian army, even in Britain, other than like 2 Canadian divisions, but they're actually leaving. So what is their plan? I don't really know. Sardinia carried everyone? Exactly. I did carry everyone. And I'm not getting the respect I deserve, quite frankly. By the way, can I deploy these 3 units? I can. Deploy them into this army ASAP. Keep this guy for now. Hold position. 2 over here to assist. I mean, I would like to deploy even more units, but again, we don't really have the guns for that, unfortunately. I'd like to surround Newcastle. Or have, you know, more troops on our side. We do see the French landed back here, but that's not really going to do too much. Okay, you hold position. Don't be attacking. Yeah, I think we want to get a surround on Newcastle. So I think as soon as this infantry leaves in 14 hours, we will send more troops in. Get some steel from the United States. And Newcastle under our control. We see a large, I think a large Canadian invasion happening in the south, but it's not really going to, looks like it's not going to do too much as long as they don't land. Like if they landed in Dover, maybe I could see something happening, but given the current state of things, probably not. More units coming in now. Can help cover some of our exposed territories. What else do I need? Technology. Formation fighting. Hold position. Reinforcements again. They're on their way. They're garbage 10 combat with units, but I will still take them. You down. Probably you can probably make your way towards Hull. I would have to imagine. Yeah, we have some Canadian troops landed in Norwich. No port there, by the way, so they're just gonna die. You know, maybe they can maybe land in Portsmouth. I'm gonna actually send some ships over there to give them some more covering fire. I can actually probably take Liverpool in a second as well. How much is my... I mean, it's just a single motorized vehicle. By the French, they're really never going to get too strong. Okay, they did land at Portsmouth. I will give them that. Now, will the rest of the Entente actually... Will the rest of the Canadian force actually land at Portsmouth? No. They're just going to sit there. They're just going to sit in the city. Which, of course, is exactly what we need in this situation. It's just them doing nothing at all. I think Liverpool should fall. Our allies are doing, again, basically jack shit. Okay, we got a few more troops landing at Portsmouth. Yay. But they all have basically an organization so could get easily routed. Depending on how things go here. Get very, very easily routed. And they got kicked out. Yay! It looks like the British are being basically kicked off the continent. How are they doing elsewhere? Got this land back. They still own Cuba, but that probably won't last for too much longer. Yeah, like, this would be the situation where you want to be landing troops somewhere else, but... I think AI, the Entente AI in particular, really, really, really loves their naval invasions. Even when it's not, like, really necessary. %, 39%. I don't want to lose Liverpool. But I also need to make sure, like, there's nobody here. There's 50 divisions just hanging out in Ireland. It's like, hey, you want to kill Britain? If you kill Britain, the whole war's over? Nah. I want to be in Ireland. I mean, this is a problem with, like, Kaiserreich 4 in general. Like, being a weaker member of a faction kind of sucks ass. For this very reason, where it's like, you can't really coordinate what's happening to any extent. So it's like, you can't really... It's much harder to exploit advantage. Oh, look, we lost Liverpool. It's much harder to actually exploit victories. Because the AI does not want to help you out. Even though it'd be really nice if they were to help me out. Like, just navally invade the south. Like, you have, I'm assuming, superiority, but also the thing is the AI loves setting all full 10 stack, which takes a billion goddamn years to actually to get ready. And I will take a refreshment. Okay. Let's zoom back into the battle. Make sure we don't get surrounded. Please keep attacking these guys. Okay, you're very close to getting surrounded there. Pull our tank back. Freaking British, man. Freaking British. I mean, Persia has won their war against the Dominion of India. Like, could I even... I don't have enough guns. I don't have enough artillery. So, are we going to get... Are we going to get completely pushed out of Britain? Maybe. Maybe. I'm hoping that once they're done killing the Irish, maybe then they'll actually want to try to help us out. Oh, it's actually naval invading from behind as well. At least the French are here to make sure they don't just completely take Newcastle. I hate the British. They are smelly and stinky and we don't like them. Okay, don't be attacking. Don't be attacking. Fall back to Newcastle. The thing is, like, the problem is that I'm just completely outnumbered, right? Like, what? Like, of course we're outnumbered. Like, look how many troops I have versus the British. Even though they're all very, very weak, there's still a lot of them there. Unless the Entente tries to navally invade somewhere else. I mean, I guess I could theoretically... Fuck it. You know what? AI, egg, can. Here's my plan, okay? This line... They can launch it right now if they wanted to. Of course, they don't want to do that. What about you guys? Thing is, like, they don't actually have... Why invade here? I would much rather you invade... Why not, like, Plymouth? Even if it doesn't succeed, I'd rather you try that instead. How do you have, like, no superiority here? Where's your navy? Why is your navy in, like, America? Tag. I actually don't know what my tag is. T-bug. What's my tag? Okay, T-bug. Turn that off. Freaking Canadians, man. I'm so surprised they don't have naval superiority. Where's my fleet? And the British have actually landed back here as well. And that they've actually taken a port. Pull back for a moment. Have a good night. I need the luck for sure. Are they actually going to land here and take this port? They did land and take that port. Which means I actually need to defend Newcastle. Because otherwise, I won't have any territory in the British Isles. I hate the British. I hate the British. Why do this to me? Victory on the home front. Fuck you, Britain. Where's the German Navy? 42%. Where's my Air Force? I think we need to leave Britain. Okay, the Canadians have done a naval invasion. Mostly because I think I told them to. Okay, we also got Germans doing some naval invasions as well. The landed troops here. Oh my God, Britain. And just a landing anywhere, please. The British Army is big and it's scary. I do not like it. 52. Where's my navy? Move over here to give them some naval support. You can see that you guys are trying to do some stuff here as well. We need to leave. We need to leave. I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah, we got some Canadian forces that have landed. Excellent. Wonderful. No, excellent. We love to see it. We love to see it. How about you guys over here? 88, 89. Think we maybe support this fleet over here. Okay. 98, 83 here. Or they killed them, so they're at least gonna try to take back Scotland. Okay, let's go to Bristol instead. Please, I beg of you. Okay, you landed in Cardiff as well. I didn't turn the AI back on, did I? I forgot to turn the AI back on. Oh my God. Well, I mean, it hasn't been off for that long. But it's kind of my own fault. Okay, I think they've abandoned Plymouth. That means we actually maybe can do something? But it means the British Army's probably been moving their way down south now. So it's like, I really need the Entente to, like, move troops over here. Because, like, taking territory is great, but if we can't hold it, then it's kind of meaningless. Petrograd's fallen, so I mean, that's good. That's good for the Germans. Not so good for me. I mean, it's fine for me, actually. For this assault. Guys are doing okay. We still got the Germans down here trying their best. Like, this is... Okay, we're at least having... At least the Entente wants to support this invasion. So, I mean, I guess that's something. Okay, let's take London. And we'll research factory construction speed. You'll be finished in a moment, and then we can use that to get ourselves up to a 1941 tech on that. Okay, you're about to actually maybe make a landing. Hey, you've done it. You've taken a port. We'd love to see it. Can we please get more Entente forces in Britain for the 50th time? Okay, London has fallen. London falling gives Britain about halfway dead. Every other member of the Internationale is dead other than the British. I guess you still have a port, so I guess you can still technically get supplies. Agency to join the Reichspakt. That doesn't really apply to us, I think. Hold position. Hold position. Supplies are bad. Take this province. The Entente is, again, mostly just sitting still doing nothing. Mostly preparing. I'm gonna do Del All Ireland. And hopefully that will clear up this situation. Is it cheating? Yes, but I don't care, okay? Banning government showing the Cross Prosperity Sphere. How's that affect things over here? It just means that Japan's going to get directly involved in the war in, Wait, one second. Did you not take, the traders to the north? I don't know if Hyderabad actually decided to invade the Main of India quite yet. Don't need to be invading. '68, we got some units here. The Irish front will hopefully be cleared in a moment. Like, I need it to be clear. I think we're actually going to lose all of Britain a second time. So, I think we're about 3 hours into the stream now. I think we're going to call this a series. I'm going to tell all TNG because I hate fighting the British. It sucks. I mean, when you have to fight the British after when they take over all of the French armies, but especially when you're playing as a small country. If we were playing as the Canadians, we would have won, I think, by now. But the fact we're playing as Sardinia, who has, like, very little economy, and very low manpower, and we can't rely on the AI to actually help us, it makes fighting Fortress Britain an absolute fucking nightmare. So I'm okay with this. Okay? I mean, how's the Russian front doing, by the way? I mean, take Petrograd, but I think Russia is still a long ways off from actually losing the war. I think I bet you this war in Russia is probably going to last like another 3 years. At minimum 3 years. Even though I don't think Russia has any chance of actually winning. And Persia, I thought actually had a cost of belly against them, but apparently not. There's a cost of belly actually against Egypt. But I'm not too sure how you would fix this problem. Like, how would you fix the problem of Britain getting so many units that it becomes very difficult to invade? I don't really know. And that's kind of a shame, because I don't know exactly how we make it work. Anyways, Brain. So we'll go down to Sweden first. Sweden, congratulations. You are going to have all of Norway. I think it was the Dutch who actually conquered Iceland, so congratulations. I don't think Denmark's in the war at all. Congratulations, Netherlands. You guys can have Iceland. Germany did basically all the work against Switzerland, so they can have Switzerland. Then Greece will be able to have Bulgaria. Congratulations to them. And then I will reluctantly, because I'm going to have to give them the territories anyways. We're going to give Canada the British Isles. And I think with that, it seems like a good enough point as any to end this series off here today. With the final victory. Look at our borders here. Entente's got a decent little chunk of territory. Reichspakt, of course, is still fighting the Moscow Accord. But that seems like a good enough point as any to end our Sardinia series.